Hi, I'm Kitty Mann. My primary role here at Conway Middle School is the media coordinator. That entails many things. What I see my primary role is making sure that the faculty and staff and the students, as well as anybody that comes into this library, can access information, can find what they need, can use any of the equipment that we have to help them achieve their educational goals. I've been the media coordinator here at Conway Middle School for approximately 22 years. Before that, I was a media coordinator at 2 elementary schools, and that was for about 5 years total. So I've been in the educational business working on my 27th year. This library has been providing pretty much the same services for the past 27 years since I've been here. Now our technology has changed and we have a lot more equipment than we started out with. Obviously, we have about 262 computers and laptops that are available for use here. That's almost a 1-to-2 ratio since we have about 400 students here. A little more than that actually, but pretty much the same services have been provided. If you need it, I'm going to find it. My goals as a librarian have obviously changed over the years according to what is in a student's life now, as far as they have so much more technology. So I am at the present time trying to emphasize cyber safety, ethics as far as using information and citing sources. So I do make sure that students hear that constantly here at Conway Middle School, and then I help them find whatever information they need, as well as try to promote literacy through either Battle of the Books or just trying to help a student individually find something they're interested in reading. Just as the needs of students and faculty change, so should your strategic plans. At the present time, we're in our second year of Common Core, and so my plans are to try to have what these teachers need to meet the Common Core standards. Also, we've got to have what the students need. So you need it on an individual student basis as well as for the teachers when they're teaching these units that they're coming up with. That's where our planning comes in, and every year it should get better and better. Every year we conduct a Speak Up survey, which involves a lot of technology, but I also try to informally and formally talk with teachers about whether their needs are being met. I feel like we're meeting their equipment needs, but as I stated before, with this Common Core, we are trying to get the resources that the teachers need, and that comes also with our State Department help. They are doing curriculum mapping, and so we will constantly, I say constantly, but it's 2 or 3 times a year formally that we take their maps and try to make sure we have what the teachers need. And hopefully the teachers feel comfortable enough to come and tell me what they need and know that I will find it for them even if we don't have it here. Our library primarily serves the faculty, staff, and students here, but that's not to say that, if someone comes in out of the community, I do whatever I can to help them. Everybody's a patron here. If you walk through the door, I'm going to help you with whatever you need, but the primary focus is on staff and students. Our library uses the Destiny automated system from Follett, so everything is computerized or online. We have an interlibrary loan with all the schools in our district. The equipment that we have at the school is we have desktop computers, as I said, about 262. That number also includes our laptop carts that we have. We have 5 mobile laptop carts. We are planning to go one-to-one next year through a grant that we have with Golden Leaf, so that will be happening in the future. Most of our equipment is used to present information to our students or for our students to use in presenting information that they have found. Every classroom has a cart that houses a laptop, a video projector, sometimes document readers. We have digital cameras on every hall. We try to keep every hall equipped with what they will need for their instructional purposes. We are most fortunate in Northampton County to have a technology department that takes care of all of our networking needs. Just this year we have switched from Novell to another operating system, and they pretty much handle everything that we do. It's simply a call or an email, and they take care of things, and they can remotely take care of most problems. The operating system that we use for our computers is Windows 7. As with our last AMTR report, we use Microsoft Office, we use Microsoft open source Office solutions, we use Internet Explorer, we use Mozilla Firefox, we use Safari, Opera, Google Chrome. We do use video streaming, and we use CCC Video on Demand, Gaggle, and Gmail. Our library does have a website, as well as I have a web page, as most teachers here at the school have web pages. Our webmaster is Tamika Robinson, but I also try to work with Tamika Robinson and maintain some of these sites with her. We really don't use social media in the school at this time. Our art teacher does use Edmodo, and we have an 8th grade teacher that uses Twitter with our early college, but we really don't promote social media at this time. In the future, I hope we will be going paperless and doing more of creating and collaborating, students creating and collaborating and sharing their information. I know right now I focus a lot on presenting information using the technology that we have available. We are going one-to-one in the near future, so that's going to entail many new developments, and I foresee where we'll have a lot of mini staff developments. Maybe we'll come up with a catchy phrase and have teachers come in little short snippets of time rather than a long staff development, so that they can either have questions that they need answers, or we can help them start feeling comfortable with all the new technology that our students will be using as well as teachers. With all the new emerging technology, we're going to be promoting lifelong learning for teachers as well as lifelong learning for students, because they're not going to be able to just hear about it and, oh, that's nice, and not use it. They're going to have to start using this technology with their students and learning right along with the students. Teachers will have to constantly keep up with current trends to stay a step ahead of their students. They will have to disseminate and teach to their students how to pick appropriate resources, how to evaluate websites, and make sure they're getting credible information that is needed, and then how to share this information with an appropriate audience through an appropriate means. So they will have to, it will be a lot of evaluation, it will be a lot of planning. They will also have to know cyber safety. They will have to practice cyber safety. They will have to know copyright law. They will have to be able to follow this copyright law. But it's going to be a constant vigilance on the part of teachers, on the part of students, as far as using this information, finding this information, and sharing this information. My recommendation to any graduate student that's thinking about going into a school setting or an educational setting is to constantly read, constantly be on the lookout for the latest trends, and you do that by exposing yourself to learning communities, blogs, by networking. Anything you don't know, you Google, you find out something about it, and then go on from there. But it's going to be a focused, conscious effort to make sure that you stay on top, because trends are changing so fast, and these kids are going to know it whether you do or not.